Hello and welcome to your 18 WJTS in.form. It's YMCA time, of course, with the Tri-County YMCA. We have Mike Steffi here, one of our pivotal in.form interviews for the month. So it's been a little bit since you've been here, but we appreciate you coming back and bringing a full list of things to talk about.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And took a month off, I think, and sent some staff over here. I believe I was in Washington, D.C. last month, so couldn't make it, but glad to be here today with you.
But staying busy nonetheless.
We are staying very busy and always lots of opportunity at the Tri-County YMCA for our members, our participants, and for our staff and our board and everyone.
Yes. So we've got major projects going on. It was good you took a month off so you can really, come back and give it your full energy. So we've got the therapy pool coming into the Ferdinand location, and I say Ferdinand location because eventually we've got some expansions still going on. So let's talk about the therapy pool.
Yeah, so the therapy pool at the Clement Mary Longy YMCA in Ferdinand, we're making good progress. We're hoping to be open in early June. I think right now the pool is in the ground. It's full of water. We just need a building over it. But this addition is going to be kind of focused, we call it stretching therapy, rehab, and recovery. So it's going to be a smaller warm water pool. We'll have some jets in there that people can walk or swim against, but kind of really geared toward water aerobics or kind of one-on-one physical therapy. So I hear from a lot of people who have injuries or issues with weight-bearing exercises that need the water to do it, and there's really very few options in the area. So this is going to be a great option for people to come, whether it's, your 18-year-old who has recovering from a knee injury or the older person that just needs to be in the water to take some weight off their bones and recover. And then we're also going to have some amenities like a sauna. We're going to looking at some different massage type chairs, and then just kind of a room to use for a variety of different things. So if you want to bring in a physical therapist or, we've talked to some chiropractors about maybe setting up shop in there a little bit. So kind of focus, again, I like to say rehab and recovery. It's going to be a great addition for us and something that we really hear a lot of need for. So can't wait for it to be open and can't wait to get going with it.
Yes, for those who may or may not kind of understand, this is it's not like your typical public pool. It's not supposed to be energy and all of this movement and stuff. This is for the slow, easygoing things. You want to rehab. You want to be able to nurture your body in a way. So having all of these amenities, whether it's the stretching area or the actual pool itself, it's definitely going to be a place where people can come and work on what they need to in a slower pace, which is what a lot of people need.
Yep, absolutely. And, in the wintertime, especially, there's a pretty good amount of outdoor spaces to do different things in, but the wintertime is when we really struggle. We also get calls year-round for swim lessons. Mm-hmm. So this is a place we're going to be able to do swim lessons year-round. And, we're still going to continue to do our outdoor swim lessons at the Sisters, and we'll do swim lessons at Heritage Hills and kind of other different places that have deeper water. But for the kind of kids, the younger kids, or maybe the adults who just want to get used to being in the water, this is going to be a great spot for them to come.
Yes, a fantastic resource that's been well awaited, I would imagine. And with that, we've got the Jasper Regional Wellness Center. You've got some news to kind of progress the idea and the project along.
Yeah,
right?
So, the city of Jasper and the Greater Jasper School Corporation have kind of come together. There's a piece of land, 10 acres, between the high school and the Parklands that we are in development on, looking at the Regional Wellness Center, which we've talked about before, which is basically trying to bring a YMCA to Jasper to serve not only Jasper, but also the outlying areas. And Mayor von der Heide and I and the city have been working on this for quite a while. But this is an exciting step for us. The previous property we had considered was about 3 to 4 acres. This being 10 acres gives us room to expand, to consider early learning, 3, 4, and 5-year-old preschool, which is a huge need in the area. Also talking with the school about how the properties will connect potentially parking overflow for the school and also the Regional Wellness Center facility. But we think it's a great fit. I think I told you off air, when you look at it from an overhead view, it looks like you're just fitting a missing piece into the puzzle. It's going to be great collaboration between the Parklands and the Y. You know, we're very respectful of what the Parklands has created in kind of a quiet area to walk. So we're going to do our best architecturally and to preserve that, and you know, have some natural barriers between the two facilities. But I think they're going to work hand in hand very well.
Yes, and I mean, everyone absolutely adores the Parklands. It's been a hit since they finished that up, and it's very well centrally located. The kids after school from the high school, they can come and experience this. You mentioned early learning, and that kind of brings up, it is a regional wellness center, but in a small percentage of that, it's going to act as a community center. It's going to be for all ages. There's going to be a lot of different offerings and a lot of different things integrated with it to make it a place that everyone wants to be, right?
That's right. You know, we want to make Du Bois County kind of a hub for the area and serve people from bordering counties and, you know, even up to Bloomington and Crane. And people are working from home now, so why not live in Du Bois County? You know, as long as we can provide the amenities for them and their families, education, recreation, you know, those are all very important in determining where you want to live. So we think this Regional Wellness Center is going to be a big piece of that to help attract people to want to come live and work in Du Bois County.
Fantastic. And I will say, either following the Tri-County YMCA on Facebook or the City of Jasper on Facebook, you guys have done a great job providing step-by-step updates in this project, because it is a big deal to a lot of people. It is, and I wish it could happen faster, but unfortunately, you know, probably the remainder of 2024, we're going to be figuring out our financing and our fundraising and develop our budget. So still talking, people have been very generous along the fundraising trail, but still working on that. We've got some very large grant opportunities coming up that we're working on. So trying to get all that put together, and then we'll turn that vision into a reality. Very awesome. We look forward to it, most definitely. It's in good hands. So, you know, let's think about short term. Let's get into what's happening this year. We've got some upcoming programs at the Y happening.
We do. So a couple of things we have, our T-ball programs, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. So our Ferdinand program will start in late April. We are taking signups through mid-March, around March 19th. We're almost full.
Almost full.
A few spots available. In Perry County and Tell City, that program is going to start on May 11th, which is a Saturday, and registration should be live this week. So T-ball in both Perry County and also Ferdinand as well. An exciting new program in Perry County and talk a little bit about is Biddy Ballet.
I love the sound of that.
So yeah, Laura, our program director down there, is, you know, her goal is to try to do a variety of programs, you know. So this is, again, for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. It's kind of an intro to dance. Oh. So it's going to be a 5-week program. You know, a child can give it a try and see if that's something they enjoy doing, and kind of go from there. So look for more of these kind of pop-up programs happening for sure down in Perry County and Tell City.
Perry County is going to be the place to go get your dance on. I love that. Unfortunately, from what I heard on radio, we're not going to see Mike there doing his ballet.
Not leading Billy ballet class for a variety of reasons.
That's all right. I'm not the best dancer either. It's that's what these programs are for, to get the kiddos to learn and get a little better, get a little more confident with it. You guys have the car show coming up here soon as well, right?
Yep. April 27th at Santa's Lodge. This will be our 3rd year, I believe, for the car show. Last year we had well over 100 vehicles participate, from motorcycles to trucks to rat rods to new cars, old cars, anything in between. It's a very nice setup down at Santa's Lodge. They've got plenty of paid parking for the cars, but then we also have a variety of food options and games and things like that. So very fun day to come out on April 27th down at Santa's Lodge.
Yeah, it's we're getting towards the end of April for that, so it's going to be that beautiful spring weather. You're going to have a wonderful day out. It'll be a great spread of cars so that people can get a little bit of exercise on, walking around with the kids and the family and whatnot, and definitely supports what the YMCA does and furthers the message and getting the word out. And it's something a little different.
For sure, and it's, in Spencer County, it's the weekend before Holiday World opens.
Yes.
So, Holiday World can be a little consuming of Spencer County when they're in season, and that's great. But they were kind of looking for an event to do kind of in the off season, so to speak. So, the folks at Santa's Lodge have been great, and I've been very happy with how it's grown and turned out, and it's a good event.
Yes, and I mean, with that, you guys are constantly putting out different events all year long. You've got summer camp coming up as well. There's multiple locations for that. Sign-ups begin in a little bit. So, I mean, if you want to go into a little detail there as well.
So we're going to be doing our summer camps again this year at Ferdinand at the Y, in Tell City, and then also in Jasper at Jasper Elementary. Summer camp is full day daycare. 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's for kids entering kindergarten through 6th grade. So we split the kids up in different camps. So maybe K through 1 is one camp and 2 through 4 is another. Sign-ups will be open on April 1st, but all the information is up on our website at TriCountyYMCA.org. Each site has a little bit different information. So, and really, it's parents' choice where you send your kids. You may live in Ferdinand, but you work in Jasper, so you want to send your kids to camp in Jasper, and don't necessarily have to be a member or participating in our after-school program to sign up for camp.
Yes.
With that, we are still looking for camp counselors, which is a full day, a full-time summer job. Starts right after Memorial Day and goes into mid-August. It's a great job for college kids who are looking at going into recreation, education, or just like being around kids. So, that's kind of a prerequisite for the job is to like being around kids, but you'll plan activities for the kids during the day. Each camp takes a field trip 1 day a week. It's a good opportunity to kind of get to know the kids and have fun. It's a no nights, no weekends summer job. It's you get to wear shorts and a t-shirt and not sweat to death in a place where you don't have air conditioning. So it's a good summer job, and we have a few spots available for camp counselors, and kind of the more counselors we have, the more kids we can accept too.
Yes.
So.
I think my favorite part would be the field trip every week. That was my favorite part of school was field trips. So
that's right.
Signed up.
Yep, signed up.
So
also, I'm sorry, Caitlin, I want to add too that our Jasper and Tell City sites, we work with the schools on providing lunches for the kids. So Jasper and Tell City both have the summer feeding program, and they're gracious enough to allow our camp kids to come and have that lunch.
That's huge. No, I'm glad. That was a good interruption.
Yep,
that was warranted. But no, it's just fantastic program, especially for the kids over the summer when there's food insecurity because they don't have school regularly, and there's insecurity on childcare because the parents don't really know what to do with them for the few months. So a wonderful opportunity for community members here. So membership stuff, you're always accepting new members. You're always looking for ways to engage with people, right?
Yeah, so kind of one of the unique things about the YMCA is we have membership categories to kind of suit your needs. So we have a youth membership for kids 10 to 18. We have an individual membership. We have family memberships, single parent families, senior memberships, senior couples. So it all really depends on what your situation is and who wants to use the facility. A lot of companies will do reimbursements for your membership. A lot of seniors have Medicare supplements that basically pays for their insurance or pays for their membership. So, if you have a Medicare supplement, I would check with them, check with your place of employment, and see if that. And then on top of that, we also have financial assistance. So we have some members who are paying nothing. based on their financial needs. So it's a really short form to fill out, and you know, this applies to our programs too, our summer camp and things like that. If you're worried about cost being an issue with that, come talk to us, fill out a financial assistance form, and we'll adjust your rate accordingly.
Fantastic things. We appreciate all that you do and all of the stuff that you do to keep everybody staying fit and moving and being healthy. So thank you.
Thanks for having me, Caitlin. I appreciate it.
Of course. And thank you so much at home for watching. This has been your 18 WJTS in.form with the Tri-County YMCA, and we are local people watching local people.